Have you ever wondered how people's minds work and why they act the way they do? What if I told you that there are psychological tricks that can control our thoughts and actions without us even realizing it? Welcome to the world of dark psychology, a place where manipulation, deception, and influence play a huge role in our everyday lives. Today we're diving deep into 20 dark psychology facts that will make you rethink reality. These insights can change your perspective on human behavior and why we do the things we do. The power of suggestion. Did you know that simply suggesting something can lead people to believe it? This is called the suggestibility effect. For example, if you're told a specific food tastes good, you're more likely to believe it, even if you've never tried it. The Dunning-Kruger Effect. This is a psychological phenomenon where people with low ability in a task overestimate their ability. Think of that one friend who always thinks they know more than they actually do. It's a reminder that our perception of competence is often skewed. Cognitive dissonance. This occurs when your beliefs conflict with your actions. For instance, if someone smokes yet believes smoking is harmful, they may rationalize their habit to reduce discomfort. This can lead to odd justifications that can distort reality. The Bystander Effect. This is when individuals are less likely to offer help if other people are present. Have you ever noticed how people freeze in an emergency situation? It's often because they think someone else will step in. The halo effect. This is where our overall impression of a person influences how we feel about their character. If you meet someone attractive, you might assume they're also kind or smart. This shows how quickly we jump to conclusions based on surface details. Fear and manipulation. People are easier to control when they're scared. Fear can be a powerful tool in politics and media. It can change opinions and behaviors in just a short amount of time. Familiarity effect. The more we see something, the more we tend to like it. Ads play on this by making sure you see their product everywhere. This is why repeated exposure can shape our preferences without us noticing. Emotional contagion. Our emotions can affect those around us. If you're happy, it can lift the mood of those you interact with. Conversely, if you're upset, it can bring others down too. The foot in the door technique. This is when someone makes a small request and they follow it up with a larger one. For example, if you lend a friend a book, they may later ask to borrow your laptop. It's about building a connection that leads to bigger favors. Social proof. People often look to others for guidance on how to act. When you see a line outside a restaurant, you're likely to think it must be good. This illustrates how group behavior can influence individual choices. The Scarcity Principle. Things seem more valuable when they're in limited supply. Ever notice how limited time offers compel us to buy things we might not want? This principle can trigger impulsive decisions. Gaslighting. This form of manipulation leads someone to doubt their reality. A partner might insist you said something you didn't, making you question your memory. It's a toxic behavior that can have devastating effects on self-esteem. Guilt tripping. Using guilt can be an effective way to manipulate others. Ever had a parent or friend remind you of something you owe them? This can play with your emotions, pushing you to make decisions out of obligation. The Ostrich Effect. This is the tendency to ignore negative information. Some people choose to stick their heads in the sand rather than confront uncomfortable truths. It's easier to ignore issues instead of facing them head-on. Reverse psychology. Sometimes telling someone not to do something can lead them to do it anyway. Ever told a teen not to stay out late only to have them stay out even later? This tactic can backfire in the best way. The sunk cost fallacy. This psychological phenomenon leads people to stick with choices because of what they've already invested, even if it's not beneficial. Think of a ticket to a concert where the headliner is sick. You might still go just because you've paid for the ticket. The illusion of control. Some people believe they can control or influence outcomes that are actually random. Think of someone who believes they can influence a dice roll. This belief can lead to risky behavior and poor decision-making. Anchoring bias. This is a cognitive bias where we rely too heavily on the first piece of information we get. If you see an expensive item first, you might see others as cheaper, even if they're still overpriced. Our first impressions can skew our judgment significantly. Projection. This occurs when people accuse others of feelings or thoughts that they themselves have. If someone feels insecure, they might project that insecurity onto someone else, claiming they are insecure. It's a way to deflect attention from their own issues. The just world hypothesis. This is the belief that the world is fair and people get what they deserve. It can lead to blaming victims for their circumstances. This limited view can prevent compassion for those facing hardships. There you have it, 20 dark psychology facts that will make you rethink reality. Understanding these concepts not only reveals how others might manipulate us, but also helps us avoid falling into traps ourselves. Did any of these facts surprise you? Let me know in the comments below, and if you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and remember, the mind can be a tricky place.